Yeah, so in this video, we're going to create one JMS consumer which is consuming the message from the ActiveMQ broker. And basically, this is a standalone program without any Java application server. Okay, so the agenda is we need to send some message manually to the JMS queue in ActiveMQ. Then from there we want to consume the message using some Java program, that is the JMS consumer. Okay, so first thing is that we can start this ActiveMQ broker. So for that we already covered that part, like how to install this ActiveMQ broker in the previous video. So we can directly jump to this bin directory, and from there one script is there like ActiveMQ start something. Yes, start. So once the ActiveMQ is started, we can check whether this process is started or not using ps-elf grep java. So this process is started with PID, so we can check that one using the admin console http. So this is the admin console 8161, that is the port number localhost 8161. So first time it will ask for the username password. You can put like admin and admin. Then go to this manage broker. So here if the broker information is showing, go to the queue, and you can see one queue is created earlier. So if you want to create another queue, go to this queue and create this queue like test queue 2 or something. Okay. And you can see there is no messages there. If you refresh this page also, there is no messages there. So in this demo we are going to send some message manually to that queue. So let me send some text message, text 1 or test message 1, message 1. Then I'm going to send this one. Now you can see the pending message queue is showing 1. So let me create one Java program. Go to Eclipse. The Eclipse, I am going to create some simple maven project where I include this JMS API and the ActiveMQ APIs. Okay, so you can see, yeah, so you can see, yeah. So I have one program is there inside, yeah. So this is the program, I mean the pom.xml. Here I included ActiveMQ client. So since the Java X is migrated to Jakarta, so that's why I imported this Jakarta specific APIs. Since I'm using ActiveMQ 6.1, so that's why I imported this one. And this is the dependency for the the Jakarta JMS API. So either you can import like mention this Jakarta JMS API, otherwise a whole API you can mention if you want to use some of the other modules. Okay, like some JMS API are there you can see here. If you want only specific JMS API, you can use this one, JMS API 3.1 or something. Okay, so we are going to create one JMS consumer. Okay, so the current release of Jakarta is that is 10 or 11. Okay, so you can take the help of this maven repo so that you can get this respective this dependency. Okay, so once the dependency is added there, then you can refresh this one and create one Java client file, the JMS client file. So there we need to mention yeah, so there we need to mention first create the connection factory. Okay, so you can see in the top I imported like Jakarta JMS. This is not the Java X JMS, this is the Jakarta JMS. Okay, and you can see one ActiveMQ connection factory also imported. So using that connection factory, let me create one connection factory object which is pointing to this port number. Okay, so that is the 61616. Okay, so this port basically used to when you are creating the connection factory. Okay, so once you created the connection factory, Then since it is running, ActiveMQ broker is running on localhost, so that's why I put the name like localhost. Otherwise you can put the the respective IP address where this ActiveMQ is running. Okay, so once you created connection factory, then you can create one connection. Here I am going to create one connection in try block, and from that connection I create the session which is like non-transactional, that is the false argument. Okay, so once the session is created, then we can create one destination which is pointing to our test queue. So in this case, since I already created the test queue here in the broker, so same name you can put here. So the destination is pointing to this test queue 1, and after that I can create one message consumer. Okay, since I use this interface to send the message, that is the message producer, so I am going to create one consumer using this Java standalone program. Okay, so this session dot create consumer, then you can pass the destination address, that is the test q1. Okay, so destination object only. Okay, so then the consumer you need to register with JMS listener, so that whenever the message is coming and if you run this program, it will listen that message. Okay, then the on message is defined here in the message listener interface, so that you can override that message, method. Then in the override method you can just print that message, like since it's a super class of this text message, this message. Okay, you can see here this message is a super class, so that's why I need to check whether it is an instance of text message or object message or map message, whatever message. Since I'm sending the text message to that queue, so I expect the text message should be received from the queue. Okay, so then I print the message like received message, then I typecast that message to text message. So after that I will get the message like get text. If it is object message, you can use like get object or something. So this is the common program, like and in the final block I will close this session and connection things. Okay, same like the database connection and session. Okay, so once this thing is completed, then I'm since the object is, the message is already inside this queue. So if I refresh this page also, still the message is inside the pending, in the queue. Okay, so until unless we run this consumer, it should not be consumed. Okay, so if it is consumed, then this field message dequeued should be like 1. Okay, let me run this program. So go to this Java default package, I think I defined. So right click on there and run a simple Java application. Yeah, so now we can see whatever message we send there, now it's consumed from the this consumer, that is the received message, this message, and whatever message is there, it showing the get text. Okay, so now we can try for second message. Let me try like test 2 message and send it to this queue. So now we can see again one message inside this queue. Okay, the earlier one I already consumed, so now the fresh message is inside this queue. Okay, so now if you run this program again, last time it is showing like test message 1, so this time we should expect the second message. So if you run this program Java application, now you can the second message also received. Okay, so in this way you can consume the message from the remote queue using this standalone program. Okay, so most probably in the next topic, instead of doing these manual things like create connection factory, connection session, produce this thing, we can avoid using some of the like dependency injection in the Java EE, that is the CDI. Okay, so which is basically based on this Wildfly or JBoss application server. The container itself inject the respective connection or something. Okay, so we will cover that part in the next video. So this is basically the standalone program which is consuming the message from the message queue. Okay, so once all this thing completed, then you can stop this the broker. I think this stop command might be not working. ActiveMQ stop. Still you can check the ps-elf with not working. Maybe this might have this connection is there or something. Otherwise you can use this kill command. Okay. Yeah, so let me show you the skill command also. First you check the process ID. From there you can check, clear this process using the skill -9. It works same like Unix. Okay, 288. You can see the process ID here. The same process ID you can put here. So hopefully it killed that process. If you check Java process, no Java process, I think the ActiveMQ is process is closed. Okay, so this is all about the demo how to consume the message from the ActiveMQ broker. Okay, thank you.